hello. Welcome. It is Tuesday night, right? We are here to get some things done. I'm Nia the Vixen of Fiction, and I'm here with some awesome friends to work with us tonight. I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves for anybody who might be new and coming in, and then we'll say hi to everybody in the chat, and then we'll talk about what we're going to be doing tonight. So, introductions, starting with JC.
Hi, I'm JC. I have books, I have a channel, and yeah, that's me. We're still doing casual intros, right?
Sure.
Okay, that's me. I have lots of videos and not lots of books, but I have books. Okay, Laura.
Hi, I'm in pajamas today because it's my day off and I have been napping. I should switch my laundry and I should run the dishwasher. But anyway, dinner's in the crock pot already. It's been going for a few hours. We're having corned beef and cabbage tonight. I'm so excited. I love corned beef. And usually we only get it St. Patrick's Day, but they were on sale afterwards at Costco, so we got an extra one.
Nice.
And it's just me, my brother, and his wife here. The parents are out playing across the continents, out over there.
Wow.
So, yeah. My mom is in Germany right now for work.
Oh
my
God.
dad's in China right now for work. So,
wow.
yeah, it's fun.
That's
So,
awesome.
it's me and the poopy right now.
Aww.
He's so sweet.
Hmm.
And
He
yeah,
is.
I
Oh.
do have a channel.
You do?
Surprise.
Yes, you do.
I do. And I do have one book called Tiny Shivers. And yeah, eventually I will have a poetry book, but I'm excited because next Monday I'm going to a poetry slam in San Diego after work.
Oh,
Fun.
I bought my ticket, so I'm excited.
oh, how exciting!
Yeah, that's me.
I have to go now.
Wow, everybody.
Casual as you want, Becca. As casual as you want.
My name is Becca, and I do have a YouTube channel, and I do have lots of books.
Oodles.
And although lately I've been working on screenplays, although tonight I am going to be working on my book. I'm just switching back and forth. I realized
I love that.
You know, it's like I have to. I was going to write the screenplay this week that I had the idea for, but then I realized it was me procrastinating on this book, and I was just like, okay, I just need to spend the rest of this week. I mean, I can finish the book by the end of this week, like the rough draft. So I just need to do that. So then I can let it sit for May, the rest of May, and then I can start editing it in June and July. So that's my plan. Tonight, I'm hoping to, I write shorter chapters for this book. So I'm hoping to write a couple of chapters during the stream.
Nice. And I am Nia the Vixen of Fiction. You're here on my channel. I also stream on Twitch. However, caveat, for the rest of May, I'm only doing one more stream on YouTube and no more streams on Twitch. There is just a super lot going on right now. But I will be back probably. I think I'm scheduled myself to come back the second week of June. So just to let everybody know, I host a lot of things because I just like to hang out with people and talk about stuff. So I do Writers React, where a bunch of my book friends get together and we talk about stuff that's going on in the writing community. So I think our next one is either in June or July, so stay tuned. Right now, we are doing Brandon Sanderson's class. Becca's joining me, Esther and Chandra, author, people from our community, and we're having a great time. It is so fun to finally be able to watch these and have someone to talk about everything that he talks about with. We're having an absolute blast. So if you want to join us for that, feel free. We've already done 2 so far. We're only doing this one, but normally we'd be every other Monday. So that is something that I do. But there's lots of stuff. Scripting the book. There's plenty to watch. Plenty of things to check. while I am on it's not even a vacation. It is just a life happening in a very exciting way. So that is what I will be doing for the rest of this month and the beginning of June. What else do I have? Scripting the book. So if you don't know, scripting the book, we read books and then we watch the adaptations and then we talk about it because I like talking about stuff. And yeah, I think that's all of the things that I have right now. I am in the process of, I don't know if we changing my channel. I don't know if it's kind of changing it back to more what it, not even what it was intended to be, more eclectic, because I'm a crafty person. I also like baking and writing. And I think the last couple of years, I just wanted to focus on writing. So that's what I joined AuthorTube, and that's what I've been doing. So the channel will be still doing writing, but I'll be doing crafting and painting and clay and baking, and just lots of baking, because baking's probably my favorite thing to do. So I'll be doing a lot of that stuff. And I think if I do that, I will be more inclined to vlog versus the writing, because I don't like to talk about what I'm writing. It is weird. Like, I like to talk about it, but not enough to make a video. I could never make a, like, I talk about it like this in little short, microcosms. And I'm not an expert enough in anything except for and I'm not even an expert in world building. I just love world building. So I do small town world with Yellow Russ. But I just love world building. So that's the only thing that I could literally talk endlessly about is like world building, and feel like, even though I don't have.
Oh yeah, you do small town world.
Yeah. What did I call it?
Did you mention small town world?
Oh, yeah, that's what I just mentioned. Just mentioned it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's okay. This is a pajama day for Laura, so
it is.
You are excused. So yeah, but I do small town world, and I feel like that's the only type of even cinema authority I have to say anything about anything. And most of my advice is don't do what I do, because I do too much. So there's that.
You should steal the video idea that I did. Make mocktails based off of your characters.
I would love to do that. You got to do it with me.
Oh my gosh, we have so many. We have so many syrups here. Like,
I have a ton of syrups too. Okay, we're gonna do this one day. It'll be a lot of fun.
I did it for Crimson Strings, but yeah, I should.
I could do it for my. I could do it for my sci-fi. I could do it for my fantasy. What would my apocalypse drink be?
Oh
God!
We should definitely do that.
Anna said it's just a shot of vodka.
Just a shot of vodka.
For Victor's dad.
Speaking of in the apocalypse, and just a shot of vodka, let's say hi to everybody in the chat who's coming to hang out with us and get some things done. Of course, Anna. Hello. And new to us, I don't know if it's Gwen, Yoon, or Jen. Hunter, hi. Let us know. Otherwise, I'll just call you Hunter, because Hunter's the one I'm positive on. So hi, Hunter. Welcome. We're glad to have you here. Good to see you. We're going to be doing some sprints here shortly. Morgan is here. Hello. And Anna said I was watching JC's new video before you guys started. Yay.
She said it's Gwen.
Gwen. Nice to meet you, Gwen. And Tiffany is here. Hello. Tiffany is the one I do Small Town World with. That's a lot of fun. And San Diego. I know I'm going to San or close. I don't know where I'm going. Wherever Disney World is, I'm going there.
Anaheim.
Disney World is Florida. Disneyland.
I've been to Disney World before. I'm going to wherever Disneyland in California is.
Anaheim. Yeah.
So hopefully,
up by LA.
A couple of people here.
I was going to say, if you're going, are you going to Disneyland?
I think, yeah. Well, I'm going to go to Disneyland. Yes.
Okay.
My daughter is like a Disney fiend. Every chance she gets to go to Disney anything, she goes. So it's like her thing. We took her a couple of times when they were kids, and now she's hooked. So she's excited to go to Disneyland because she usually goes to Disney World.
Oh, okay.
but she's got they've got a lot of stuff to do, and they will have a new baby, so I get to go along with. And so I will also have some time to hopefully, fingers crossed. I think I'm going to be there for like 5 days, so hopefully I'll get to see some friends.
Well, I
while
was
I'm
gonna
in
say 'cause
California.
I have an annual pass, so like I could literally just come up for like lunch and just you know what I mean. Like I don't
Oh, that'd be
obviously
awesome.
have to do like the whole day, like because I know you probably don't want someone like tagging along with your family the whole day. But I could come up for lunch and just maybe do a couple rides.
Yay! I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm going to Disneyland in June because my sister with her 3 kids are coming down for a couple weeks for summer break.
Oh,
And so
yay!
my mother, me, my sister, and the 3 grandkids are going to Disneyland for a day.
Oh,
That's
so
awesome.
fun. I can't wait, honestly.
I'm so excited.
Ah,
I already know
Yeah.
what gifts I'm giving the 2 nieces and the nephew to bring to Disneyland.
Mm.
Bubble
oh,
wands.
Oh,
So I'm picking out which bubble wands to get them before we get there because they're
oh,
crazy
fun.
expensive there.
Right,
Oh,
Anna?
yeah.
Right,
I
Anna?
bet.
Anna said go to Disney in June to celebrate me and JC's birthday without JC and I.
Okay, my mom is going to be in Disneyland Paris on my birthday without me.
Without
this month.
you.
This month.
Without you. That's wild.
I was sitting here thinking when Nia said we're coming back to streaming on the second week of June. I'm like, you mean my birthday?
Oh, I'll be back for your
My
birthday. Yes, I'm coming back for JC's birthday, specifically.
Not
and
for
most
my
important,
birthday, but it just happens to be my birthday. It's fine.
specifically for JC, I will be
No.
back. Oh goodness, I have no idea where we're at, but a lot of people were saying hi. So I'm in Act 2 of my play. I finished Act 1 last week. Oh, that's awesome, Anna.
Is it a 2-act play? How many acts is it?
Mm.
Is it a
Just
3-act
let
play?
us know.
Is it like a
and
full play, Anna, or just a like
a mini play? What are we doing?
'Cause I want to say a
Tiffany
full play
says,
is
I
a
understand,
3-act.
Becca. I need to finish a book, but all I want to do is play around in Notion and take a nap.
Yep.
I'm gonna miss you guys too. I will dot in and out when people are streaming when I get a chance. I'm not making any commitment, but I won't be streaming on my channel. I just know it's gonna be too crazy. But if someone like JC is streaming and I have an evening off, I'm gonna pop in and say hey.
Yeah, I got called in
And
for
more
work this
hellos.
Thursday, so I won't be streaming.
Oh. Yeah. Also, hi Regina.
Hi, Regina.
And hi, Cool Gamer. Good to see you. And Esther. Good evening, friends. Good to see you, Esther. Becca, I learned something hilarious about my favorite showrunner. I must message you. Oh, now we get
You
to
just
guess.
want
We get to
keep
like
us out of the
ponder and
loop,
think
Anna?
about what it is.
I know. I'm excited.
Anna says I still need to do the cocktail based on Victor's dad. Did you make that one, Laura?
No, I did
Oh,
Victor
no.
and Hadrian and Niall.
Every time y'all
Hadrian,
mention
no.
Victor's dad, all I can think about is
No.
1, 2, 3, slap, slap, slap.
That poor kid. That poor kid. She says she approves of the shots, and that was Gwen letting us know that it is Gwen Hunter. Gwen says my parents had to be weird and use the Welsh spelling. I was wondering.
They
I was
wanted
like,
you to be unique. That's all.
yeah, and
Just
we're
wanted the
here for the unique.
uniqueness.
We're here for it. We like it. Going to Disney in June. Yes.
Did you ever get my
With-
postcard, Anna?
Anna, did you get the postcard?
Without us,
Yeah.
Anna. I know, without us. Just
Yep.
hold us in spirit.
She's taking her own
it's a thing.
sister with her instead.
You know what? It's her day too.
Honestly, I don't
It is
blame
Mother's
you. I don't,
Day.
I don't
It is
blame
on
you.
Mother's Day this
I
year,
don't
so
blame you.
fine.
What's on Mother's Day?
My birthday.
Yeah.
Oh God, it is. Yes.
Are you
Oh,
bringing-
my daughter
It's
wants
Sunday?
to avoid that.
Mhm.
My daughter wants to avoid that. She's like, I need this baby to be born after May 14th because that way she doesn't. Because if you're born before, then what happens is every once in a while your birthday will be on Mother's Day. So you've got a
Every
2
4
week.
years.
Guess who's
My birthday's
here?
on Easter sometimes, so I get it.
Yep.
Is it Esther?
My
Nope.
I was born 2 days before the first Mother's Day. So
Oh,
it was my mother's gift for Mother's Day.
Aw, that's actually sweet.
Anna!
Hello.
Hi,
Sorry, I
Anna.
was just yapping in the chat, and I was like, I can join on screen. Well, kind of.
I always consider my daughter my Mother's Day gift because I had her the week before Mother's Day. So 'cause her birthday was last Thursday on May 1st. So
Yeah.
she was my Mother's Day gift.
That's so sweet. Look, Anna, I'm just clicking all your comments right
I
now.
know, right?
What lovely erudite comments.
Like a fool. Why am I reading? I'm sorry.
I know, right? I'm like, Anna's right here. She can just
Right?
tell it.
Anyway, yeah, it's like a full play. I don't really know how long it will be.
What
fully,
genre is
like,
it?
It is a retelling-ish of Romeo and Juliet. I'm calling it like a queer deconstruction, but it's following one character from before the events of Romeo and Juliet through the beginning of Romeo and Juliet, and it's kind of based in some stuff I did for my thesis and stuff. Yeah.
Which character do we get to know?
Yeah, Mercutio.
I
Oh, my favorite! I'm so glad. I love Mercutio. Mercutio is my favorite.
Yeah. Oh my god, I would
I'm
love
not
for you guys
favorite.
to read the play if you would like.
So
If
is
when
he
it's
in love
done.
with Romeo?
Maybe. I mean, I think so personally, but like the play, I believe. I mean, I don't know how much you want me to talk about this because I could yap about it forever. But like, I think that my play is like actively not about who Romeo does or doesn't choose to kiss.
Right.
So like, it's about Mercutio and about like intergenerational trauma and like being a foil to a character who's like a meme about like love. But it's so like I in writing it and in reading Romeo and Juliet, I'm like, yes, Mercutio is in love with Romeo, but I'm not like writing a romance between them, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Mercutio is my favorite. I'm just saying.
Yes, me too.
Is he like in love with Romeo, but Romeo's still in love with Juliet? So it's like he's the odd
Of
one
course.
A little bit. Like in Romeo and Juliet, Mercutio says that like he doesn't believe in love. So I feel like he's a bit too like traumatized and fucked up to like
Jaded.
actually acknowledge that he's in love with Romeo. You can read the first act if you would like, JC. I would love that.
out. Of course.
And hello, Jessica.
Hello.
And this is for you, Anna. All right. We are getting ready to do our first sprint. I know we've like kind of like glazed
Anna
over
just
what
got
we're going to be
here.
working on.
Anna just got
I
here.
know. But we're going to be talking about what we're doing during the sprint. So we got more chat time. So I know we kind of like glossed over. Some of us glossed over what we're working on. So how about you, JC? What are you doing?
I'm actually finally going to start editing When Love Calls. So like, I finally opened the document again for the first time since I closed it when I finished the revision. So yes.
Okay.
It all starts here on Nia Stream. Okay.
When are you gonna edit the first Mackenzie Brown and query?
Well, that is a really good question that I do not have an answer to because now I'm not sure I want to query it.
Just do that during the first sprint, JC. Just edit and query.
And the first priority is trying to get When Love Calls published. So I feel like that should kind of take a front burner too.
Okay. I first up, I'm going to make a Spotify playlist picture for my job playlist to play for the old folks. So I can find it more easily in all my lists.
Right.
So it's a bunch of oldies but like more energetic for exercising in your chair.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I was about to say you might can't put that on there. I was about to say you got to put Frankie Beverly Amazing Before I Let Go, but I'm not sure if that's soft enough to exercise in the chair.
So I have Stevie Nicks, Tears for Fears, Diana Ross, David Bowie, Simple Minds, The Police, The Clash, Soft Cell, John Denver, The Bugles for Video Killed Radio Star, Supertramp, Billy Idol, The B-52s, Elton John, Toto, Journey, The Proclaimers, Eurythmics, Men at Work. Who else is new? Let's see. Simon and Garfunkel, The Bee Gees, Bryan Adams, ABBA, Roy Orbison, Madonna, The Police, Yes, Earth, Wind and Fire, Bruce Springsteen, Aha for Take on Me.
One of my favorites.
Yeah.
I've heard of most of those except for, did you say Supertramp?
Supertramp. Yeah.
I do not know what that is.
You do.
They're a band.
You 100% do. You'll know their songs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
100%. It's like one of those groups that like the name always throws people off, but then when they hear the song, they're like, "Oh my god!"
They always know the song.
Yeah, they
Right.
always know the song. Did you ever watch the movie High Fidelity with John
Yes.
Cusack? Okay,
Yes.
remember the Tim Robbins playing the annoying upstairs neighbor? That's what he listened to all the time with Supertramp.
Okay.
You probably recognize the songs, just not
Yeah.
the name of the band.
Okay. I
Yeah.
was just like, wait, I don't know that one. Okay. Yeah, I do.
So
All right. Who's next on
I
the
know,
what
right?
we're working
Regina,
on?
That's Esther.
Right?
Oh,
Regina, why is she bringing me pressure? Why? Why, Laura?
okay, Regina. It's like a 3-hour playlist, but I'll have it on shuffle, and it's gonna last hopefully a few
Yeah,
days before it starts repeating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
That makes sense.
Esther.
She said not immediately playing Africa by Toto.
That's what's on my list. But yeah, I also have the I Will Walk 500 Miles by the Proclaimers on there.
good.
Oh, I'm
I always
sorry.
think of Doctor Who when I hear that.
Yeah.
I love that song too.
And Ronnie Lampard is the best song ever written.
yes,
It's very good.
Love that.
I'm gonna say in the private chat a silly Africa by Toto related story that everyone please.
What did you say you were going to be working on, Becca?
Oh, I'm working on the book.
The book.
Family Secrets. Yeah.
Yeah. Yay. And how about you, Anna? What are you going to be doing?
I'm gonna be working on my play. I have started the first scene of Act 2, so I'm gonna try and finish it.
Nice.
Nice. And I'm going to be working on one of my short stories. Funny thing is, since we started doing the Sanderson classes, I desperately want to work on my sci-fi and my fantasy, which has actually kind of lit a fire under me to get my short stories done so I could have them out of the way and I can focus on them. It's a weird way that kind of worked out. Like,
That's not weird.
because I
Not
was
weird at
just
all.
dragging my feet with my short stories, but I told myself I'm not going to work on my sci-fi or fantasy until I'm done with. I have a certain number of short stories I want to get through, and so now I'm like, oh no, I have a certain number of short stories I got to get through before I can work on my sci-fi or fantasy. So now I'm like, hurry. So it's funny how that worked out.
Yes.
And Joanne is here, and get the short done. Yes, absolutely. And Esther already told us a couple times to sprint, so that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna add. We're gonna drop us down here.
Also, Jessica Berry says she's close to finishing Krampus.
Exciting.
So close. Oh, yay, Krampus. I'm going to keep chugging along with that. I'm on chapter 25, which is the last
And
chapter.
where have you been posting this, Jessica?
Yay.
Do let people know.
Absolutely. And that's a hi for Joanne who came in. Hello. She always says hi to everybody. Yes, let us know. And another hi to Joanne. Okay, let's yeah. Jessica, do let us know where you're posting it if you're posting it, because I think that Laura says that for a reason.
I may have read a chapter online somewhere before.
Ooh, nice. All right. If we are ready, guys, what happens is if I pop everybody on the bottom, I don't start clicking on StreamYard, which will not play. So if everybody's on the bottom, I can't see the play button. So I automatically go to where the actual timer is. And then I feel smart. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Happy sprinting. Alrighty, welcome back. And I can hear myself somewhere. Hold on. Give me just a second. Welcome back, everybody. Actually, you guys can say what you're working on. I don't know where that double came from because I don't think I have a tab open. But I have so many tabs. Who knows?
I couldn't hear it on my end.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard
You
it.
heard it?
I heard it.
All right. You guys go ahead and say what you're doing. I'll see if I can find the mystery tab somewhere. How'd you do, Laura?
Good. I made the little Spotify logo for my playlist. It is a jukebox. So, yes. And yeah, I took Roy outside for a little bit and just tinkered around, talking to some peoples, and yeah, not much accomplished. That's quantifiable.
I worked on my chapter and I wrote 617 words.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Hey.
Amazing. I mostly just did like some admin stuff that I was trying to get done before I started writing. So I like did some planning and scheduled a meeting, and then I wrote like 2 sentences. But I am very happy with my time spent.
Oh, I got about a paragraph edited before I realized that apparently StreamYard and my internet do not want me to also work in Microsoft Word at the same time, and it had kicked me out. So
No.
I guess I will not be editing during the stream.
Oh.
It's fine. I'll find something else to do. Until then, I started making my meal plan for grocery shopping, which I need to do tomorrow. So, yay! StreamYard trying to keep me from editing. It's
I
fine.
know. Oh my god.
Yeah. Ooh, StreamYard. I first I needed to hydrate, so I got my work out, and then I went and got myself some ice water. I made myself a chai latte, which looks mostly like a latte, but there's a reason why it looks like a latte. It's because I'm increasing my protein. So I've been mixing it half chai latte and then half of the Fairlife protein shakes. They call them protein shakes, but they look like milk. I don't know. So that's why it looks like I'm just drinking milk, but it's lots of protein, so it's supposed to be very good for me. My kids have been getting on my case to make sure that I'm getting lots and lots of protein. So I've gotten used to it.
As well, man.
Yeah.
I'm so bad about that.
Yeah, I think I am too, because I like meat and nuts and things, but I don't always eat them every day. But part of that is because I
JC, get your head out of the gutter.
Ah, JC, no. Okay.
I didn't say it.
Talking about food, actual food.
Sure.
That's so funny. My brain did not even connect at all. I was like, what?
Mine didn't
Wow.
until
Because JC left. Like
these ones
I was
started
like,
cutting.
what is happening? Oh, okay, I get it now.
Not only nuts, meat and nuts.
I didn't see if Laura had not called attention to it. No one would have noticed. I muted
No, I wouldn't
myself.
have.
I muted
Honestly,
myself in everything.
I'm so into like food and like what I have to eat and all the stuff I have to eat to make
Same.
sure that everything runs right, and everything. So then for me, I was just like, yeah, I don't either. And
I muted myself so no one would notice. Thank you, Laura.
My point is I'm pretty good at getting my fiber, but I'm not
Esther's
always
fault. I
good
blame
at
Esther.
getting my
I blame Esther.
protein.
protein, yeah, exactly.
So,
Same.
yeah,
yeah.
actual food,
Yes.
nutrition is what we're talking about.
In case,
So
oh,
I did that.
in case
I
anyone
did that, and then I did some
Sure.
editing. I made
Laura in the chat. Oh, Laura and Esther. They keep my mind distracted.
naughty.
You guys, really?
And Esther said she noticed. She said, "What type of?" Look at Esther. What type of?
I noticed. Oh my God.
Esther's, of course, Anna did too. And it is not even Wednesday. friends.
Oh.
Oh dear. Okay.
See,
Oh
Esther's
dear.
such a good influence.
Okay. So yeah. Then I did some editing on a short story that I made a faux pas in, and so I have to go back and do some fixing and rearranging. Oh, and I just noticed there was some things going on in the private chat, so I'll have to go check that
I'm
out
sorry.
later
Hold
as
on.
well.
I'm sorry, Esther. It sounds like a nice thing to start your morning.
I don't know. It depends on what kind of morning you want to have.
Sausage and nuts sounds like a great morning.
And the bad thing is, I want to say both of those things are really good. But anyway, Desiree came in.
Laura,
Hi,
I mean, you have 4 kids, you would know.
Hi, Desiree. How are
Nia's
you?
children sprang from the earth fully formed.
They did.
They're actually Cabbage Patch Kids.
Okay.
They
Is
are.
that how that works?
I am an innocent.
No one told me I wouldn't have gone through all the hard work. And labor.
And let's see. Regina said, "You're back. I played solitaire. I hope you had fun with some solitaire." Gwen got 483 words. Nice job, Gwen. Regina said, "I had an hour of Squarespace lessons today. Nice. So my brain is recovering. Look at you learning the things." And Jessica got 471 words. Nice job on the sprint. Tiffany said, "Still procrastinating. I started making my playlist for Colorado thanks to Laura mentioning Aha. Aha is on my playlist. I literally listened to Aha today on the way to the bank. I love me some oldies."
Oh yeah. I love that.
And then the weather was perfect, so I had my car window down. So of course I'm singing, and the guy in the SUV beside me just looks over. It's like,
It's like, yeah.
I'm like, I know, it's good music. Oh my goodness, anarchy on screen from Gwenna. Hello, Gwenna. And I feel like I just saw Sparkly Pikachu in the wild.
Anna is sparkly.
All right, then we're gonna just pass all these.
No, we can't pass all
these
no,
comments.
no.
We already
Because
clicked on them.
missed
It's
it.
fine. It's fine. We got it.
Gwen went to the bathroom and missed all the fun. So you
Oh, Gwen.
pass all the.
Oh no!
I was literally talking.
The rewind
about how
button
I
is
need to
fine.
get protein, more protein in my diet, and some people on
Oh,
screen.
Laura, I totally missed your comment about the orange.
Yeah. Some people thought it was Wednesday. I went to the bathroom and I missed all the fun. Come tomorrow, Gwen, to JC's. Just saying. It ain't late enough for this.
Esther's next comment is the reason I had to go off camera for a hot second to get myself together.
I am limping because I hurt my ankle. Okay, never mind.
That's what she tells us. I don't know how she heard it. Could have been some more balcony yoga. Anyway.
No, the shibari was too intense.
Look who comes in. Hi,
Oh boy.
the Cabbage Patch grandbaby on the way. Oh yes. Yes. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Also, hi Eva.
Hi, Eva.
Do you know if it's a girl or a boy?
Hey, skip Eva's first comment on purpose. Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it's okay for me. Did she?
Oh, you can't put that on.
I don't. Okay, so
No. I get it.
I'm determined not to be that old elder person. I'm Gen X, okay? But Gen X, we're the first ones who like were laying down the boundaries. So I'm very respectful of my kids' boundaries, and so I don't want to say anything out on the internet if my kid has not already said the thing out on the internet. So everything that I say is what's already been
Fair.
been given the green
Yeah.
thumb. But I'll find out if it's okay, and I will let you know, Laura. Well, I can let you know backstage and stuff, but out in the interwebs,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
another thought that was completely unrelated. Don't mind me in my faces. I just thought about
Yeah.
something completely different.
Stacey Dudley did a thoughtful face, like, what is that? If you went into what is the meaning of life?
I thought, oh, is that what it's?
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, that was the
I'm
look
still
on your
trying to
face.
figure out
Like,
the meaning. I'm still trying to figure out the meaning to life. It's fine. Haven't figured it out yet. But my child, maybe. Yeah, I guess that's good. Good meaning.
yes,
That's a good meaning.
very good
We'll
meaning.
go with that.
And some hellos to our friends who have come in. I read this belongs in the after dark. Yes, absolutely. Hello, Mama Maggie. How are you
Hi, Mama Maggie.
doing? Good to see you, friend, and all of the highs. We are getting ready to get into our 45-minute sprint. Remember, with the chunky sprints, if you're used to shorter sprints, just break it up. You can do a 20-minute sprint with a 5-minute break and then a 20-minute sprint, and then you can be right back here with us. But if you're one of those people that you like to mute, a 45-minute sprint, these ones get me all the time because if I mute the person I'm on a long sprint with, I will miss them. So I always have to like set my own timer. I do this with Kate all the time when it's a long one. I'm like, yes, I get all excited, and then I
then you
like
forget.
get into what I'm doing, and I'm like, oh no!
I do the same
And I come
thing.
back and
Come
it's like
back and
she's like,
she's
okay,
gone.
bye.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
so if you do mute because you want to do other things during the long sprint, remember to set some type of timer. I like to unmute the sprints or the timers. However, commercials, YouTube does its own thing with commercials, and so they're
They
very
refuse
loud
to
and
give Laura
scary.
the money she's owed.
I know. That would be great. And then also the other thing is, then Laura could put the commercials on at the end. That way, you could set. You know what I mean? You could set them yourself, and it wouldn't interrupt the whole
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, yeah. YouTube. It is what it is. And yes, so fun. I am in my Gen X cat lady phase now. I love it. Yes.
me too.
Mhm. Well, I'm in my Gen X. Loki does have cat energy. He likes to climb on things and get higher and higher.
Aw.
He thinks he's a cat. He walks on the edge. This is his ledge. He has a ledge by the window,
Ooh.
and he loves it. He sits over here. So
Aw.
Loki does have some cat energy. I thought Hitchhiker's decided it 42. It is. I always pick 42.
Me too.
I can send you a sweet one or a sassy one. Which one do you want?
Aw.
Ooh, Joanne. Getting some goodies.
Mhm.
I will share the two of their scritches get stitches.
Aw.
Wow.
That's cute. All right, guys. It is time before Esther pops in and gives us a ma'am with a sprint. We are gonna hop into it. This is our 45. Does everybody know what they're doing? Everybody got a game plan? All right. If I go off camera, it's because I'm munching or I'm walking on my walking pad, which is the other thing that I have to do is keep up with my exercise. So I have my weights down here and I have my walking pad here. I do not have my stepper. It's in the other room, but that's fine. So I have plenty of things to keep me occupied as I work. JC,
Enjoy, Gwen.
No, because Gwen said it's spicy scene time. And I feel like
Oh,
we just
That's
gave her a
us.
nice
Pasta
we gave her a
sausage.
nice starter. We gave her a
there
nice
you
starter.
go.
Inspiration.
She says cracks knuckles. All right, here we
Oh
go.
my god.
Gwen is ready.
Yes, Gwen.
Sausage and nuts. Oh, sorry.
We are here for it. All right, guys. And here's our chunky one. In 3, 2, 1. Happy sprinting. Let me get the thing up. Here we go. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. That is the end of our second sprint. How did we do?
I got sidetracked. So, I was in the Troublemakers Discord, and somebody was asking for suggestions on what to watch in regards to vampires. So, I may have gone through my entire DVD collection. all of my vampire stuff. I was like, here we go. So I made an itemized list of like, maybe watch this one for this reason and this one for this region, and then here's a picture of all the ones I own if you need more reference. Like,
Oh, wow.
So fun. I only own on disc 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 movies, plus the classic Bela Lugosi Vampire Collection, which is like 8 more movies, plus Vampire Night, the anime. At the first season, but yeah, like I love vampires.
Laura's like, I'm so glad you asked.
I know.
What do you do?
She's like
Hold my
vampires, you
blood.
say?
Let me go get some. For you.
Now hold my blood.
I also pulled out some movies that I can bring to work to show the older folks. So
Nice.
I got To Kill a Mockingbird.
That's such a good movie. Such a good movie.
I have Ocean's 11 if they want more actiony. I have Secondhand Lions with Michael Caine and Robert Duvall, Haley Joel Osment. Such a good movie. If you haven't heard of it, this kid gets dropped off with his 2 great uncles by his mom so she can go run around with men. And these 2 great uncles tell them stories about their lives, and they are amazing. And they end up buying a lion. So there's an actual lion in the
a really emotional movie.
Oh,
It is.
It's so emotional. It's so good.
You'll be crying a lot.
And then I have Singing in the Rain. And for Halloween, The Ghost of Mr. Chicken with Don Knotts. I don't have Arsenic and Old Lace on disc, so I might have to fix that.
I wrote. Whoa, growly growl.
Roy has opinions.
Yeah,
He would like to be heard.
that's so funny. I wrote 800 words and I finished my chapter.
Yay! Look at Becca getting things done. Nice.
I tried to pull up Microsoft Word again, saw it glitch and changed my mind, and went back to working on my grocery list, which is a lot more intensive than you might think it would be when you're planning for the month on a budget.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the sales and like, oh, I could stretch this. This could make 3 meals. Okay.
I've been doing that a lot lately, like making like things that last more than 1 meal. It's just so much nicer too, because then you can just heat it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had some computer issues and made Mia let me back into the room like 50 times. So thank you so much, Mia.
We played musical chairs again.
Yeah. And I did some writing and also played with my cat because she was running around and she's very chonky. So I always am like, good job, fitness era queen, like whatever she wants to play.
Oh, she's so fantastic. My daughter loves your cat.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'll send you some pictures to send to her if you want.
Perfect. She's such an animal lover. Oh, goodness. And I did get things done. I played around a lot in Canva. And then I also, because I split my time, I also worked some more on this short story. And then there's something I wanted to include in this short story, which is what brought me back to Canva again. So it was a fun sprint. I felt productive. It was nice. now I'm going to get back to the comments.
I have to get myself
Oh,
together.
I'm in
Hold
the
on.
private chat. I was like, that's not going to work. Okay. I'm like, why do the comments look so weird? I'm going to scroll back. Oh no, that's the conversation we already had. Let's not have that conversation again. I went a little bit too far. All right.
That's what he said.
Oh,
I know.
Anna.
Oh goodness. Yeah, I lost my place at this point. Hang on. There we go. Updates. All right. Gwenna finished making dinner for the fam, chili and corn casserole with all the fixins. Love that.
That sounds so good.
And Jessica got 527 words and did the nightly PT. Nice. Look at you go. Gwen, I got 851 words. Nice. Switched the laundry and got sinus pills. Can't write with itchy eyes. Oh my gosh. I had to get some new allergy medicine temporary. My eyes were so itchy. It was so bad, Gwen. So bad. I feel that in my soul. And yeah, agreed. It's a lot of vampire movies. And she said no vampire series recommendations.
Other people have that covered. The only vampire series. Have I ever finished one? I don't think so. But I did start. Like, I've seen the movie for What We Do in the Shadows, and I've seen bits of the TV show. I've started this series for Interview with the Vampire, but I haven't finished it yet. Never seen True Blood. Never seen Vampire Diaries. Never seen Vampire Academy.
I love True Blood.
Oh my goodness.
True Blood is so good. True Blood is so good.
They're all good. All three of those are great.
Yeah. True Blood kind of went wackadoo, but
They all kind of went wackadoo.
I mean,
Yeah.
vampires isn't vampires wackadoo?
I
anyway?
recommended Castlevania, and Helsing and Helsing Ultimate for the animes side.
Nice.
I really liked the new Vampire Academy, but I don't think that it was everything that was happening during the Panini. I don't think it was able to survive the whole.
It wasn't, yeah.
Yeah, it was just so unfortunate. It was really good.
Well,
I'm
and
like,
plus it was Peacock, and what happened was like in the industry because of the strike and everything, a lot of the streaming networks just decided that they just couldn't afford making TV shows the way they were making them. And so a lot of the ones like that were high visual effects and like, and had really good cast and things like that. They just nixed them.
like we can't afford it or make the same profit basically.
Yeah, they basically went
That's
to things like The Traders and like like reality shows that Peacock in particular that was making more money on like Love Island and like making more money on the reality shows than they were on the actual like fictional drama.
It was so good.
I know.
Does that mean that if I want to make a TV show, all I need to do is make it bad in order for it to like not be canceled?
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, it's like, well, some good shows make it, but like honestly, it's just they made too many too quickly and spent too much money.
They don't give TV shows enough time anymore.
No, they don't. They
much
don't.
money, and they're just like, and they shouldn't just like go like, oh, let's spend all this money, and then realize, oh, not enough people watched it. We're not gonna like that's actually mean to your fan base. Like people watch it.
It
so,
is.
Like, okay, then you shouldn't have made it to begin with.
Yeah, and then it's also disappointing for people who.
Isn't there a new vampire movie out?
Sinners?
Yeah, that's a vampire movie. I
my
heard,
god,
I've
heard it's amazing.
So good. Oh,
I haven't seen
my god.
it, but I really want
Sinners
to.
will absolutely win Best Picture and win every Oscar. Mark my words right now today.
Oh,
it is so good.
It's still at the top of the box office,
and it should be. It's just going to keep climbing because word of mouth. I mean, even on the Rotten Tomato meters, like it's 97, 98. Like
I thought it was 100.
It was, but
the
you know,
first
there's
week-
always
okay.
Yeah.
you know how it goes.
Diluted.
Yeah. But it's
I was
still
like, we
so
can't have a
high.
perfect
Like,
show.
yeah, it's amazing.
I don't know. I don't see my
Like even I've like literally have goosebumps just thinking about it. It's
Wow. Yeah, I can't wait to see that one.
oh my god. I can't
Yeah,
like
I heard
friend-
Michael B. Jordan is great in it. That's what I
oh my god. He plays twins.
I know. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I did not know that. I didn't know that going in because someone said he played twins, but the actual poster was him and Miles, the one that I guess plays their cousin. So I was like, are they fraternal twins? Like I didn't realize that Michael B. Jordan was going to be playing the twins because they're like twins, and then the
playing
picture was
himself,
just the two of them, and I'm all like, where's the and but then it ended up being Michael B. Jordan playing both. And I was like, oh okay.
Okay, that makes
Yeah. My friend went to see Sinners and she said, like, literally, she messaged me and was like, I just got out of the film and I want to just turn right back around and go to the next showing.
Wow, that's
Yeah, I've heard a lot of that.
Again, goosebumps. There's one musical number in there that I was so like you're so completely enwrapped by it that I didn't even realize it, and then my cheeks were soaked. I was crying. Like that's how powerful it was. And I was just like, holy, like even thinking about it makes me want to cry. It is a
That
piece
might
of
be the
art.
scene.
It is literally art.
Nia, you follow Tabitha Speaks Politics. She actually normally she only does stuff about politics. She did a short or whatever about that scene. I think it's that scene.
Oh,
in that movie, she said the music number. She said it had her so emotional, and she can't even tell you why she was so emotional, but she was sobbing.
Like I said, I was
wow.
and I saw it at the Chinese, and like so that they have that crazy surround sound, like Atmos stuff. So you're feeling the music too, like it's and like literally, I was so involved. Like I'm not kidding. I suddenly just was like, oh my god, like my cheeks were soaked, and I was just like I was crying. It was just, it's so phenomenal. I can't. I mean, I hate to be hyping it up too much because I don't want people to like go like, wait a minute. But no, but honestly, I don't think you can hype it up enough.
It's
gonna
everybody.
win Best Picture, 100%.
Hyping it too much.
It's gonna win Best Picture. That's my prediction.
That's Becca's hot take.
That is my hot take.
Like you heard it here first, and when it does,
we need to protest if it's not.
There you go.
If it's not, we know who to send them to.
Yes, send them to me.
I love that.
That is so funny. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. And I keep seeing stuff about it, and I'm like, okay, and I don't want to be spoiled, but I really can't wait to see it. I'm like,
just
everybody's
one
gonna be
thing
talking about it because it's. I know
spoil anything, but I need to warn people because like they're the front part's more like the drama stuff, and and he does jump scares on that, not the like stuff, but jump scares. And it was they're so good, and maybe again it's because of the sound. It ended up triggering my heart flutters. And I had heart flutters for 2 days because the jump scares are that scary. And they're not they're not like, a vampire is jumping out at you. It's like, like he was just doing it to get you in the horror mood. So it's like someone walks in and like, so it's not even horror stuff.
Okay.
It's just like a, and you're like,
oh God, a man.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Jump scares don't usually scare me, but they tend to, if there's a lot of them, they tend to give me a little bit of a headache, because when there's a jump scare, they do things usually they do something with the sound.
Yes.
And it gets really low. So then you start listening, you know what I mean? It's like, well, you probably know. And then you're listening hard, and then boom, and so it tends to give me a little bit of a headache. So that's why I don't like.
Yeah. No, normally jump scares won't trigger my mitral prolapse because they, they're scary, but you're like whatever. But again, I think it's because it was so loud being at that theater because it was IMAX. It was the whole Atmos thing. And he does it in like I said, just the drama scenes. So like, again, you're not expecting any kind of jump scare because it's just drama. And then he'll just like, someone will walk in the screen and you're just like, you know what I mean? And so anyway,
interesting.
Well, they did say it's a horror, so shouldn't it?
Yeah, but that's what's so amazing about it. Like literally you could take out the vampires and it would be a brilliant drama. Like that's how crazy it is. Like it's just like, so the whole beginning is just the drama and getting to know the characters, and there's nothing about vampires, like nothing. So you're just like into the drama, and that's when he put in the jump scares. And then it's just brilliant. He's a brilliant filmmaker, Ryan Coogler. And so once the vampires start to get involved in the thing, he stops doing the jump scares. So it's like this crazy like way of playing with the horror genre. I can't, like, I should just stop now, but I'm just saying
I
it
will
is.
say Nia in particular, I I watch a lot of spoilery related stuff. I'm not going to spoil you, but I will say a particular aspect that I think you'll love is there's a historical element to it too.
Yes.
Wait, what element?
A historical element.
Oh yes, no,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I mean, those
because
are
I know
two things
Nia
that
loves
that
historical
sold me.
stuff,
Was
so.
I'm like, you've got
Yes.
vampires and historical. I was
Yeah.
like, sold.
Yeah.
I
absolutely.
know
just
I know
the
it's horror, but
Southern
I can
Gothic
usually do.
vibe.
I can
Mhm.
tolerate horror with vampires. I feel like it's different.
It's so different. Like I
Yeah.
said, you could take out the vampires and you would have a historical piece of two twins coming back from Chicago, having worked for Capone, and like coming back to make like their stay at their old town, coming back home. So like literally that could be the whole movie and I would have been totally in. You know what I mean? Like it was, yeah, it's just I can't say enough. Like I'll be talking about this forever. So
All right, since we can't talk about it forever because we do need to end on time, we need to start our third sprint. You guys are finding all the things that we love to talk
that's
about.
what
I
we
know. Like, well, you brought vampires, and then you said
I know you
spiders.
bring up vampires, and then we're all in.
I know.
Well, makes it sprint?
Becca, we do eventually need to do like the Vampire Diaries, like watch or something.
I love
That'll be so much fun.
Honestly, I'm watching this guy on his channel, Watch What Happened Next. He's watching Vampire Diaries for the first time, and it is giving me life because he has the same opinions of me of like, I was never a Damon Elena person. He's totally Team Stefan. And I'm just like, I am obsessed with you and I love you.
I was like, Damon was no.
Like he's a great character.
Yeah. I love the character.
Yes.
The actor did so great.
Ian
Somerhalder. He did great. He looked great in the part.
Amazing.
But Damon and Elena,
toxicity.
No.
Exactly. Bad boy. I'm just not into bad boys. I guess that's it. Yeah.
Total bad boys. Yeah, but he is I think I've said this before. He is like, to me, I'm like, he is what a vampire is supposed to be. Just
I agree.
Looking and just bad and ruthless and just
him
like
and Klaus, man.
Funny, funny 1 minute, and then we'll just slit your throat. It's like, I know we were just having drinks, but I'm gonna kill you now. Bye. And just do it without a second thought.
Dead eye candy.
And beautiful eye candy, yes.
Lovely eyes, that gentleman. Yes.
It's the eyes that got you, huh? That's how they get you.
He does. Sure, he has lovely eyes.
Oh, that's how I felt about the new, like the Interview with the Vampire series. Like the guy who plays Louis is like so hot to me, and like
he's
literally
got such a
first
pretty
scene,
face. I'm like, your face.
I know. Like the first scene of him. This isn't a spoiler, but like the first scene of him, he like has a sword cane, and I was like, literally, like I can't watch this. Like I'm just like too attracted to him.
Like they know what they did with that casting.
Oh yeah.
Like
100%.
the sword.
You are too pretty. I can't watch you.
Yeah.
Okay, we've done it again. Vampires.
I know.
Okay,
We'll see. That's the problem. It's our kryptonite or whatever.
Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, we're good. Sprint time. Sprint number 3. This is our final sprint, guys. This one's for all the marbles. Hopefully everybody has their workout and knows what they are going to be attempting to get done for this sprint. Let me grab my banner and pop everybody down. All right, here we go. In a 3, 2, 1, happy sprinting. Okay, that felt so fast. Welcome back. That is the end of our final sprint. We made it. Hey, sorry, I was like literally still working. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, how did everybody do? Everybody's back, which is Becca
Was it
and
just
Anna.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
How do we do?
Well, I will go then. I wrote some more of the next chapter, but I did do some steps on my walking pad.
Ooh,
Yeah.
amazing.
I want to try and do like 10,000 a day. So I only needed like, I basically needed about 10 minutes worth. So I got my 10,000. Woo!
Yay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I need to set a goal. I don't have a goal for when I get on mine, but I do a lot of stairs and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
I should probably keep track. I need to do better.
I mean, it's like kind of just arbitrary, you know. If I have a day where I know I'm moving around a lot, I try not to even look at it. But days where I'm sitting down all day, that's when I'm all like, okay, you got to do 10,000 steps today, because
Yeah.
otherwise you've
Be a
literally
little more intentional.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's actually so like nice to like walk or work out while I'm doing work. Like the other day, I had a ton of emails to send, and I just went to the gym and got on the elliptical and like sent them on the elliptical. And it was just like I felt literally, I was like, I'm a finance bro. I'm like one of those
Yeah.
bros who's
Yeah.
like, yeah, like millionaire routine. Like
That's amazing though, because then you feel like you got two things done. You're like, I worked out and I did all the emails.
yeah, 100%.
Yep. Exactly.
Mhm.
How did you do,
Um,
JC?
I've made more lists of things. That's
Good.
all.
What things? I'm so like,
Just list of things that I need to do and work on it. Just list. I'm the person that makes list of lists.
I love it.
List of lists that I need to make. I do that.
Mhm. Love it.
And what did you get up? Anna?
I wrote some more of my scene, which is very exciting.
Nice. And I both worked on the story and worked in Canva, kind of like going a little bit back and forth, update things, and yeah. So I was still working when the sprint ended, and I was like, oh no.
I just want to note that I did want to work on something this stream.
Yeah.
I had the plan and everything. I've been so productive all day. And it's like the internet and StreamYard just won't let me win.
It's a no. It's a not today, JC.
I had plans.
Let's see. Gwen said to bed the child and the husband, grabbed a shower, and turned into an absolute vegetable so far tonight. Now that the husband and the kiddo has the kiddo out on a walk, I finally get some writing time. Yay! And Esther, when do you find time to watch all that between writing? Oh, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Because Esther said she had 3 different streams up.
Yep.
I can't do stream hopping.
I can do 2 effectively, and then after that, yeah, she's I engage when I can. Yep. Yeah. And Gwen said 110 words, not bad for 8 minutes. Not bad at all, ma'am.
No,
not bad at all.
Oh, I love that.
Jessica said I got 44 words on that sprint and got pulled away to read Horton Hears a Who
I
to the kiddo. Yeah, me too.
Oh, Nia, you got to brush up on your bedtime reading.
Yeah. It's a classic. But that book is so much longer than you think. It's just you. You have to read it. Yes. When you have to read it, you're like, oh, wow. There's a lot of words here. 10,000 is a lot of steps
know,
for Becca.
I thought it was, but like it's actually, it roughly equates to about 2 hours of walking. And when you think about how much you sit during a day, like
Mhm.
that's actually not that much. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you do 20 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 20 minutes here, 10, you know, and then suddenly you're like, if you do that throughout the day, because I literally have a walking pad right behind me. So like I'll write for an hour and then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna take a 10-minute walk. And then that just adds up. And then you suddenly have 10,000 steps, you know? So it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I tend to break mine up too because I find it when I do need to get a lot of walking because I like when it rains and I'm not going to be outside as
Yeah.
much. Um, if I do like 15 minutes at a time, it's like, oh wow, look at that! I've done an hour. I've done an hour and a half, and it
just adds up.
without even thinking about it.
Yeah, I feel like also if you're like cleaning or something, there's like just generic things that like give you more steps than you might realize.
Yeah.
You just have to remember to have like, if you don't have like a watch, you have to remember to have your phone in your pocket when you do stuff like that.
I know. I don't do any of that.
And I'm
It's so
like, those
bad.
COVID steps.
Especially on the days where I'm like, I went up and down these steps at least 30 times just this morning.
Good night, Gwenna.
Good night, Gwenna. She says, I'm going to head out before the end so I can get back to wording.
Yeah.
We love wording. I'm glad you got some time with the hubby having the kid out. Esther, it might be a while.
That's for me.
Might be not while you're alive, or maybe it's one of the things you might have to hop off to, right? Oh, yeah. Yep. And she did.
I will note that again, because I feel like I have to prove my productivity today. I did write over 2,000 words in 2 other projects today. So
nice.
I did do stuff today.
Yes. Yeah, it's late for you.
Good.
I mean, yeah. So.
And I will edit something tonight after the stream ends and StreamYard starts.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry your computer was not cooperating with you and letting you do the 2 things at the same time. It's like womp womp.
I don't know why. It's like Microsoft Word and the internet do not like me to be on StreamYard at the same. It never fails.
Too much.
Yeah, it's not fair. You just wanted to get some things done. All right, guys, let's do some casual outros. We're gonna go backwards. I don't know if Laura will be back in time, but JC, do you want to do Laura's if she's not back in time?
Oh, no, why are you gonna put that much pressure on me?
So you can prepare. We'll start with Anna. That way you have time. So Anna, let folks know about you.
I'm Anna. I'm a writer of many things, and I'm on the internet sometimes, but not all the time. Thank you for having me today.
It's so fun having you.
And Anna is amazing and awesome.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Can concur.
I'm JC, and I have books out, 5 of them. And I make videos, lots of them, on my channel, and I stream on Wednesdays, which is tomorrow night. Yeah. That's what I got. It is not just. I am working on adjusting my sleep schedule, Esther. So I am getting better.
Oh, okay.
That's so funny.
I'm not staying up until 6:30 a.m. anymore. Only 5:30. It's fine. An hour. I chopped off an hour.
Okay, so you're trying to. Okay, that's still really like late.
I know.
Oh, it's not going to get any earlier than 5 a.m. But but I'm
you would be great at the graveyard shift. Like I tried that for a week at one of my jobs. I literally thought I was going to die at the end. I was all like literally having thoughts like, now I understand why people want to pull the plug.
No.
Like that was honestly thoughts that went through my head like after that, because I didn't get any sleep. So it was literally like 5 days with maybe 2 hours total of sleep because my body won't sleep during the day. So
Same.
and your brain won't function. So I literally that was my first week on the job. And when I came in on that Friday and I said, if I don't switch shifts, I have to quit. Like, I was just like, even though I needed the job, I was just like, I just couldn't do it to myself. Because I'm like the kind of person of like, who says like, never pull the plug. I don't care if you think I'm brain dead. Do not pull the plug.
Yeah.
And so like to have the opposite thought, I was like, whoa, like, so this is really, really bad. Yeah. So that's, but people who worked on the graveyard loved it. JC, you would love it. You probably
So
Yeah.
fun fact, no, JC would not. Fun
really.
fact, I used to work overnight. Very, 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 very long time ago in another life. As a stock person at Walmart. And it was when that one was
Okay.
1 years old. Which no, I do
That's
not advise as
Yeah.
with a mother of an infant to
Yeah.
work overnight. I thought I
No.
would be good at it because I stay up all night anyway. I might as well be making money while I do it. But I
Right.
didn't have time to spend with
Yeah.
my
No, I
child
could see
in the
that.
day,
Yeah.
and that bothered me a lot.
But I'm just saying, like, if you were to do that today, like, I feel like,
If I
like,
could physically be able to do it, I would
yeah,
try. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's just
'Cause
mental.
you got
Like, some people are more active and, you know, like at night like that. And I'm just like, I can't.
But see, I still
yeah.
don't think I would be able to do it physically. Yeah, because I think my brain is creatively is active at night. Physically, you won't get me to do any that like. Yeah, I won't be going to no gym at night. I wouldn't be doing
Well,
physical
my job
activity.
was
What
it
I'm
was
saying is,
phone
I
restoration,
would
which
think,
is just sitting at a
oh, well,
computer.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Well, yeah, that
I think you could. That's what I'm saying. Is I think you'd be okay because it's literally just sitting at a computer all night and like, you know, doing like computer stuff. So nothing physical at all.
Yeah. Like when I was staying up till when my sleep was not as good as it is now, it's much better now. But I would stay up till 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Something happens between 1 o'clock and 3:30 where like my brain just thinks of all of the things and wants to write all of the things and do all the things. So I call those those for me are like golden hours. But like Becca, I cannot sleep during the day. And the worst thing is my body clock wakes up regardless by 8:30.
Yeah, same.
Whether it or earlier if the sun comes up and
Yes.
my something senses that the sun has come up. So
Yes.
if the sun comes up at 7:30, I wake up at 7:30. So therein lied the problem.
Same.
And on those days where I was so into whatever I'd be writing, and I see it turn 6 o'clock, and I'm hating everything. Like I know it's going to be a horrendous day because your eyes hurt, your body starts to hurt, and you like food and everything. Like food tastes different, and not in a good way. Like nothing is good. It is so bad, and you desperately want to sleep, and you can't. And like I would feel like I'm going cross-eyed by noon. I feel like I'm going cross-eyed.
Yeah, my body is a noon person. Like my body clock says noon, time to wake up. It's opposite. It's like sun's coming out, it's time to go to sleep. Sun is going down, it's time to wake up. That is my body.
You are a vampire. You're a vampire.
You're a true vampire.
I just sleep in a coffin at night. Oh my God. I see the light and it burns.
In university, I like worked and like went to school and also was just like, you know, a university student with a social life, like an undergrad. And I literally don't know how I survived. Like multiple times, I just like did not sleep at all. And then like would go into work. Like I worked in a kitchen in like a cafe. And like literally I would go in at like 7 a.m. and like be like prepping stuff. I like sliced my like almost cut my fingers off like multiple times, but it was like so I was just like, oh, I don't care, and like would just like be able to work a full day after like not sleeping and being really hungover. And now I'm like, wow, like if I go to bed like an hour late, I'm like dying the next day. Like
I cannot.
I was so powerful.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh.
Yeah, I remember being young, and
I know.
I don't know when it happened. I think it was sometime after I had kid number 4. But I used to be able to do that 24 hours if it just happened to turn.
I know. Yeah, same.
6:30, I'd be like, there's no need to even go to bed. And I don't know, you'd like I take an aspirin or something and deal with the day.
Yeah.
But something happened. I don't know if it was after I turned 30 or 35. I did it, and I have done it before. I've done it a few times, and every time it is the worst day ever.
Horrible.
That's the only like it is so horrific. And the first time I thought this can't be real.
No,
like
no, I know.
what is happening?
I know.
I was
It's
a weirdo
so
walking around
true.
campus at 3 a.m. So
Genuinely, like I'm turning 30 next month, and I feel like I've just like aged like 50 years in the past year or something. Like
yeah, you'll find in your 30s that you can't do the all-nighters anymore. Like it's like maybe not. I mean, some people are different, but
no,
yeah, it was
I can't. I would say
for me,
I can't
like
do it.
in my 20s, no problem. I could just run on anything. Like I remember Capios. Give me a Capio and I'm up for 48 hours.
Yep.
But in my 30s, no. I felt like dying. It was awful.
Yes, Esther. Youth.
Those are literally the worst days ever.
Yeah.
In youth, you think you're invincible.
I know you are kind of.
Oh my gosh. Graveyard nearly killed
No,
me.
because
I quit after a week as well.
It catches up with you.
It does catch up. Yep.
Believe me, all them late nights that I did not go to sleep, they are catching up with me.
It's so true.
I'm single drop of caffeine in my pot. How?
Yeah.
I can't do that and will not do that again. Yeah. If I do it now, it is genuinely by accident, and I cancel the day. I will tell my daughter I can't function today, and she'll be like, "Mom, did you stay up?" I'm like, it was not on purpose. I got into working on something, and my eyes will be in so much. I will feel like I'm going cross-eyed.
Yeah,
it's the worst.
The rice crackers.
The floor. Oh my god.
The rice cracker. Your bones will start making noises, Anna. Just
oh my god, yes. I'm
prepare
ready.
yourself. If they're not already making
weird
noises,
shoulders already,
and you'll be like,
my
"What
shoulders
is that?"
have always made very strange noises.
Oh
my god, I'm
when
ready.
You just go to sit down. Oh, sitting on the floor, crisscross applesauce.
Oh my god, I used to love sitting on the floor. I cannot do that anymore. Well, I can't do that for other physical reasons.
I get stuck. I'm like, what?
I need help here.
Oh, like, let me help you out.
When did this happen? Crisscross applesauce. Don't do that anymore.
I just have to note whoever said it's fun when you become an adult. They lied. They lied. Not fun at all.
Well, I in the alternative. Let's face it. So.
That's true. I told all my kids, I'm like, once you start adulting, I'm like, it never ends.
I know.
It's the rest of your life. So like, I can't wait to get a job and do. I'm like, no, you can't
enjoy it.
Job. Working. It never ends. Now they all know, but now like it's not like they could ever quit because they're like, now I need the money. It's never. I'm like, oh, it's only going to get worse from here. The more you start owning things and having to be fully responsible for them, I'm like, there's no turning back. You will never need less money, and I'm sorry. But I did tell you, and they're like, yeah, you did tell us. Hello, Copy, Create, Connect. We are literally in the middle of outros, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, we were, weren't we?
Yeah. Did I say mine already?
No, we were on you.
No, I don't think
okay. I'm like, I feel like I said mine already. Laura?
No, Becca, you did not say yours.
Laura,
all right. Yeah, my name is Becca. I write books. I have a YouTube channel. I write screenplays, and yeah, that's all I can think of. So that's me.
All right. And JC, you're on for Laura.
Oh,
the wonderful Laura.
I feel like Anna is more qualified to do this. But I am not Laura Nettles. However, Laura Nettles has an awesome channel with awesome videos on there. She has videos on descriptive prose. She has timers. She has book hauls. She has a book called Tiny Shivers. She streams a lot on various channels. You never know when you're going to find her. So you should subscribe to her channel so that you can be caught up on what she is doing and where she is. And she has a website and she has a podcast, Twisted Tendril. Ooh, and that's wrong, isn't it? Like that's not right. She has an IMDb page. Like enough said.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has an IMDb page. Yeah. Yes, Laura.
She does. She's very impressive. Very impressive. You're here on my channel. I'm apologizing now, May and to the beginning of June. You will not see a whole lot of me. Life be lifing, but I promise you it's lifing in good ways. So we're very excited. But I will be doing the Brandon Sanderson session next Monday. And then after that, I will be dotting around sometimes on my friend's channel when I get a chance, but I will not be streaming again till the second week of June. But
aside from next Monday.
Yeah, aside from next Monday when we do the Sanderson session. So you can come join us for that. It'll be awesome. We're having a great time. And I think that's it.
Except for Esther
Loki's laid out. Loki,
Laura,
do you want to say bye to the people?
Esther also
He does not.
reminded that Laura is the cool friend of the group alongside with Becca.
She really is. Yes, we do have some cool friends.
Yeah.
I do not feel cool.
All right. Thank you guys. It has been fun. We are going to say goodnight with a little Loki. Bye.
Bye.